November last year and a rare burst of optimism.
We can and we will cut taxes.
Fast forward to January and more hints of a pre-election giveaway.
The plan's working because we're already doing it. Stick with it and there's more to come.
But have we gone into reverse? A chancellor treading carefully amid a recession and rising borrowing costs.
It's going to be a prudent and responsible budget for long-term growth. And when it comes to tax cuts, I do believe that if you look around the world, countries with lower tax tend to grow faster. What you saw in the autumn statement was a turning point when we cut 2p off the national insurance rate. We will hope to make some progress on that journey, but we're going to do so in a responsible way.
Here's why Jeremy Hunt is being cautious. Sky News understands forecasts show he has just under £13 billion of headroom that's available for tax cuts, half of where the figure was in January. Around £6 billion will be kept as a buffer, leaving space for a 1p cut to national insurance, with a bit left over, or a 1p cut to income tax.
Even if the Chancellor has a tiny bit of headroom against his slightly odd fiscal targets, if we weren't looking at an election, I think he would be saying, let's steady as she goes, let's see where we are in a year or two. But given it is an election, I suspect we will get some tax cuts. My guess, though, is that those will one way or another be undone after the election.
There's nothing the Treasury loves more than lowering expectations at the start of budget week, only to surprise everyone on the day. But this time round, the stakes couldn't be higher.
With public services under strain, it's an open question whether pre-election tax cuts will really turn around the Tories' electoral fortunes. But this will still likely be a budget shaped more by politics than economics, with Conservative MPs desperate for something big and bold that they can take to voters in the coming election campaign.
And that's why the government is now thinking the once unthinkable, considering scrapping tax perks that benefit the super wealthy, the non-dom status, in order to free up more space for pre-election giveaways. Eyebrows raised at Labour, who adopted the policy years ago.
If they were to do that, it would be an abject humiliation because, Conservative cabinet ministers have spent years rubbishing this idea. If they were to do it, I think it would just demonstrate that it's Labour who are leading the charge where it comes to the battle of ideas in our country.
The history of pre-election budgets is littered with successes and eventual failures. Which camp Jeremy Hunt's budget box falls into will become clear after polling day.